Welcome back to Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. We are going to be doing the no photo, no problem, and a little bit of a different way. So let's talk first about the collection that I am planning to use. And it is Simple Stories' new Simple Vintage Indigo Garden. The Cherry on Top had this collection on pre-order for 20% off, so I bought a couple items. Now, I don't tend to buy a collector's essential kit. I usually just buy the regular kit that comes with the 12x12 papers plus the 12x12 cardstock stickers. However, I splurged and got the essentials kit because it was 20% off. And I got the Indigo Garden sticker book and the cardboard stickers that came with the collection kit, and the Simple Vintage Indigo Garden chipboard clusters. Now this was separate from the collector's kit. The die cuts were in the collector's kit, and then the simple pages were in the collector's kit. So this collector's kit gives you a lot of ephemera pieces. Like, look at, those are all in this little right here, and then you get the 12x12 sticker sheet as well. So this is the Essentials Collector's Kit. And then this is my extra splurge items. I really like these sticker books. Now, they are flimsy. However, you get word stickers, label stickers, some clusters, more word stickers. I really like these word stickers. And then you also get a couple alphas. So you get this set of alphas and then this set of alphas. Now, again, they're flimsy, so you do have to be careful. And then some more florals. What really drew my attention to this collection was the color scheme. I love this navy blue, bright pink, white, and yellow. So much so that my wedding colors were navy blue and bright pink. Now, minus the yellow, but who cares? I can add yellow if I want to my wedding pages. So that's what my idea was for this collection. I'm going to briefly flip through what papers are in here. This gorgeous navy and the floral down below, and that is featured right here on the cover. Okay, and then you get some butterflies. I'm in it for the floral. And then you've got this bright pink with yellow, and then a gorgeous yellow background with white florals and butterflies. This is beautiful too. Some pink. Ooh. This is probably my favorite piece of paper. And we'll talk more about what the favorite is and what we're gonna do with that no photo, no problem. Now, a lot of people stray away from this, but I look at it as my background's already done. I don't need to add any more paper. I just need to slap a photo and some extra embellishments. And then you'll be good. And it looks like a little doily. I wonder. I picked this chipboard pieces up because that blue doily really caught my eye. Yeah, look at how big that is. These are fun. Now this is a whole cluster. You don't even have to do anything else to it, right? And if you don't like the thickness, you can always peel them apart. These are fun. I love that. Look at those. Now you could totally make these clusters out of what we were given for the sticker book, right? Because here's the Good Life, but here's something similar. And then you've got these label stickers, and here's some label stickers too with extra floral bits. So you could totally do those without these, but I splurged and I was like, I'm just gonna get everything. Okay, back. Ooh, is a gorgeous. Now this almost looks black to me. This looks purple. So I think their colors are just a smidge off. Like this looks almost purple. I guess that's considered indigo, right? So that's a good color match. This is kind of a black, but that's okay. Still gorgeous. And then you've got this fun paper here with a great plain piece. I like that. They have added some plainness so that you can really mix and match these really well. Look at that. I love this color. That's fun. And then you come into the cut-aparts. Now these cut-aparts are busier than most cut-aparts, so you could actually cut them apart and use them. I like this butterfly a little bit better. And you've got a green doily here. That's a prominent icon outside the flowers, is the doilies and the butterflies. So as you're thinking about what you would potentially use with this collection, kind of keep that in mind. Then you got the 4x6 cut apart. So if you're going to beef up this collection at all. And then I did splurge and get the colored cardstock as well. This is fun. So it's like a envelope pattern that is kind of stacked up on each other, and they're all the same pattern. So exactly the same, right? However, they're just different shades. So you've got a black and then the yellow. So this is the color scheme right here. Like that. And then of course you have the sticker sheet. I think that's gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal collection. Really excited to dig in. And what we're going to do is look at these a little bit different. So I'm going to pick out my favorite piece of paper. Let's see, I think it was this one. And we're going to play with it. And we're going to play with it in just a little bit different of a fashion. I don't know if you ever heard of the concept of a base page before. Janet from RTS Scrapbooking talks about it a lot on her YouTube channel. She's now moved on to Patreon, but that's a whole nother story. But what you do is you can take a look at a sketch and break it down into its bare bones. So this is my sketchbook. I call it my layout guides. And it contains classes that I've paid for, in addition to free sketches. Some resources for free sketches are Scrapbook Generations. Debbie Sanders and Allison Davis do a lot of free sketches. Another place to look is scrapbook.com. That's going to be more like this type. Another place to look is Page Maps. Okay, Page Maps comes out with a 8.5 by 11 sheet every month and has been doing it for years. Becky Moore has been creating those for us for years. So what I did is I just printed them out so that when I need to go and find a sketch, I can just flip through here and pick my favorite. That might be the one. Now this is a new thing that I'm doing. In the past when I've done date-based pages, I just cut the paper willy-nilly, didn't matter. This, I actually kind of want to follow a sketch. I've noticed in my process, this is my personal process, that I like my pages better when I follow a sketch. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Things that I have been gravitating towards lately are fishtail banners. I don't know why. It is like an obsession right now. And then single photo layouts. I noticed that I scrapped single photo layouts a lot. So much so that I have trouble going through and figuring out what I'm going to do for multi-photo layouts. I also scrap a lot of 4x6 because I have the single photo. I can go ahead and do that, right? Talking about this binder, for example, this whole page is from Scrapping Reflections. They did a sketch a day thing in February of 2022. And I just downloaded the images and then copied them on here. Now, this isn't the best quality because it's like second or third hand. So, for example, I know this is a Scrapbook Generation sketch. I could go find it, but I'm too lazy, and it's really grayed out. So, unlike this, where it's super crystal clear, it's a hit or miss. I love this sketch. Look at that banner right behind it. And it's got a circle. Okay. So I'm thinking while I'm going through this, kind of what are my motifs? So I've got a lot of doilies. I've got a lot of doilies that I already have that I can definitely use with this collection. You know, just from Dollar Tree. Pick up doilies. They're $1. Why not, right? I also have an edge punch that I recently got that was part of the Fisker's Advantage. And that has a doily punch. So I'm thinking probably something with a banner. So there was a couple back here. So there's this page right here where you've got a solid background and then your pattern. You've got a band of paper, a little bit of a band of paper, and then a circle and a doily. So I think that actually is what I'm going to use. This, I believe, is a Laura Whitaker sketch. And it's sketched from January 1st of 2015. Laura Whitaker did have a free sketchbook out there. I don't know if she does anymore. Now, downside of something like this is that there's no measurements. So I'm going to be guessing, essentially, is what we have determined. Now, I don't have a photo. There's no photo. I just know from my process that I will probably use a single photo. And I do want to grab an actual doily. So my specialty papers, sorry if you have a glare, are just in a 12x12 box. And I consider a doily, see, from Dollar Tree, specialty. Because you don't use it all the time. There's even a cute little heart doily. So you just pick random crap up, right? Oh, I have real heart doilies. These are, oh, what about that pink? Ooh, 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 okay. That might be fun to play with in this collection. So when I see things like that, what I'll do is just take a couple and stick them in with the collection so then I don't have to dig this whole big box out the next time I want to play. So this paper is not quite 12x12. It's 12 this way, like 11 this way. I got it from inside a, oh, what's it called? Album. And it just turned out not to be 12x12. Okay, cutting the branding strip off. Now, in the sketch, we've got, I'm going to say 3 inches. And this is exactly how you get to play with your paper without your photos printed. Pretty awesome, right? Okay. And then, you know, I'm kind of tempted. Well, this is my favorite paper, but look at how cute that is. If I were to just plop, plop, right there. Now I could pick another. What I could do is something like this. No, let's just take a look. What are all my options here? No. That's too busy. No. See, I'm thinking these kinds are harder to use in my opinion. So it might be a little fun to mix it up. I could pull in more yellow, really make that yellow pop. I'm kind of liking the pink. Not even that one. I kind of want to just do this pink gingham. Now this pink gingham I think I have in my normal stash. See, look at that. 2 more pinks. And this is even a darker pink. And it's single-sided, so I don't have to waste this beautiful paper. That's my favorite. And let's see, I can either do this one. That might be a little too dark, right? Ooh, but I love how that lands right on that line. That makes my heart happy. Okay. Or I could do this one. Okay. Let's see. And I don't want to use, so this is so beautiful, right? And it's got an extra pattern on it. I don't want to use it as a tucking piece. And that is actually why I bought it, because I was like, oh, a dark blue doily? That's perfect. So I've got some white doilies here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay. So that really lightens it up, right? The reason I didn't like this one was because it was dark. But I think that is really going to pop. Look at how that pops. So now I need to find a secondary color, right? Another piece of paper according to my sketch. That's going to be a banner piece going across there. So, no pink, no gingham. So my other option is this piece. I like that, actually. So, let's see. Those are probably 4x6 photos. In my mind, they're a 4x6 photo. So, let's make a mat for a 4x6 photo. And I'm going to be using this paper here in the green. I really want this to stand out. That's why I'm choosing things that won't compete. Okay. So if it's 4x6, I'll do a through. Do I want to do 3? Because this was 3. But I can make it always shorter. So let's do 3. I just like the number 3 for some reason when it comes to this. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that's the perfect size. Then I can cut it. And then there actually is another piece of paper behind it. That's probably a 5x7. Let's see. Patterns are just so bold. I don't want to take away from this. And I think my only option, I don't want pink, is yellow. We've got green. So this is where these come into play. So I'm going to do a 5x7, or I could do 5x7 here. Let's see what that looks like. Meh. My brain had to think there for a second. Okay. So there's that. It needs to be an 8. I'm going to make it 8. And then cut it in half. I'm going to cut this down. This is getting ink everywhere. This is a horrible idea. This is a 4.5 by 5.5. Yeah. That black just got ink everywhere. That'll be fine. Let's do 8. Nope. Let's do 10. Too big. 9. It is. Okay, so that's gonna be there, that's gonna be there. Okay, and then we've got a doily. And then we have our 5x7. Just a little bit. Let's fishtail this. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that yellow. Okay, I'm gonna definitely fishtail this. Just like that. So there's my fishtail that I've been obsessed with lately. Okay, so in my sketch, where did it go? We've got an edge punch, and it looks like this is actually the same size as my photo, just shifted down a little bit. So we're going to do 7 by, let's see, how big do I want it? I want it probably 8, 7 by 8. We'll try that. If it doesn't work, we'll move it like this. Okay. So then my doily, which has all the black ink on it that I could possibly want, is gonna go right up here. There we go. And then we're gonna make sure the writing is the right way. Those are the right way. This one is not. That's really weird. Okay, there. Just like that. Now I feel like my doily needs to be a little bit smaller. Isn't that interesting? Once you get it all on there. Look at that. Okay, so do I want to put an edge punch? I could choose not to. And I got a title. I don't need a title at this point. Well, that is my base page. We took a sketch, broke it down to a strip and a 12 by 12, a banner and a doily in the background, and then a little strip right here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will list the products used in the comments below, and have a wonderful day.